In our previous module, you locked down the helping verbs is and are. Today, we apply them to the physical world. Look at the objects scattered across this room. To accurately identify them, you need a system for pointing based on where you are standing. We achieve this using 4 specific core determiners: this, that, these, and those. To execute today's lesson, you need a pen, a notebook, and a clear recall of our is and are framework. Step by step, we will assign logical rules to each of these 4 words. By the end of our time together, you will write a 10-sentence show and tell sequence that maps your exact physical surroundings with total accuracy. This diagram outlines our first variable. When you are looking at one single object that is physically close to you, you use the word this. Because we are dealing with a singular item, we strictly pair it with the helping verb is. If the items are within arm's reach, the application sounds like this. This is my phone. This is a pen. This is my friend. Now look at this second graphic. The single dot is distant. When one person or thing is far away from you, the identifier shifts to that. The quantity is still singular, so the helping verb remains is. That is my car. That is a mountain. Pause here. Look around your own room. Write down one complete sentence using this for an object you can touch, and one sentence using that for an object across the room. This next diagram scales our framework. When you have multiple objects in close physical proximity, the correct word is these. Notice the mechanical shift. Because the noun is now plural, you must swap your helping verb from is to are. Clustered nearby items sound like this. These are my shoes. These are fresh apples. Looking at this distant cluster, the rule shifts again. For multiple objects located far away, we use those. Just like our previous plural rule, this mandates the helping verb are. Those are tall buildings. Those are birds. Take your pen again. Write one these sentence for items on your desk, and one those sentence for items you can see out your window. This split screen layout shows how we manipulate your new formulas. To state negative facts, you simply attach not directly to the helping verb. This is not my bag. That is not your phone. These are not my shoes. Those are not our books. To turn these statements into questions, watch the right side of the screen. You physically invert the first 2 words. The helping verb moves to the front. This is becomes is this. Those are becomes are those. Answering them requires a standard compact response. Is this your pen? Yes, it is. Are those your friends? No, they aren't. Mastering these inversions allows you to move beyond simple labels and actively inquire about or confirm the identity of any object in your environment. For our final exercise, we need to eliminate the most common failure point for beginners, mismatching the pronoun with the wrong helping verb. Look at the text on screen. This are my books is incorrect. This is strictly singular. It requires is. Conversely, those is my friends fails because those is strictly plural. It must be paired with are. The rule is absolute. Nouns operating in the plural, usually ending with an s, require are. Singular nouns mandate is. Check your notebook. Audit the 4 sentences you've written so far. Confirm that 0 verb mismatches exist before we proceed. You are ready for the final assignment. Your task is to write 10 new sentences mapping your current location, 3 using this, 3 using that, 2 using these, and 2 using those. To guide you, rely on this matrix. The horizontal axis measures physical distance, near or far. The vertical measures quantity, singular or plural. Locate the correct quadrant. Once written, execute physically. Stand up, point at the objects, and read aloud to lock in muscle memory. By internalizing this 4-word framework, you have secured the baseline ability to naturally anchor objects, people, and places in any English conversation.